Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Jillski. Thanks so much for watching my very first process video. Today I am scrapping a couple of black and white photos of my son. His two bottom teeth came in and those were the first teeth for him to get, so I wanted to document that and get it in the book. So I'm using a couple of Maggie Holmes papers from her confetti collection, and the rest is from an older Where Memory Keepers collection. I think it's Chalkboard. So I'm just looking through to see which papers I want to use, and I love the confetti collection from Crate Paper, but I'm almost kind of nervous to use it because I like it so much and I don't want to like waste any of the paper if I make a mistake or whatever, and it's totally ridiculous. So I'm just going for it today. I don't have a sketch or anything, just kind of winging it and playing it by ear. So this is admittedly the most girly layout of my son in our scrapbook. There is that salmon there, and there's a pink that makes its way in there. So yeah, sorry, son. So I'm just going through this paper to select the strips that I'm going to use, and I kind of build, what it's supposed to look like. Just border strips over there on the left side. So it takes me a little bit to kind of figure out the order, and I actually don't even think that salmon paper makes it in. I couldn't do it. It was just too feminine. So here I am matting my photos onto that aqua paper. I really liked it and wanted to see more of it. It's like this cool aqua gradient. So cut those in two and figure out where I want to put them on the page. And then here I am adhering these strips down, and I don't have a grid or anything on my desk, so I have to pick them up a couple of times to move them. And I really like the tape runner that I use. It's an Elmer's like tape runner from Michaels, but it's a dot adhesive, and so it sticks down, pretty well like in the end, but I can still pick up paper to move it, or if I change my mind, I can pick it up and it doesn't like destroy the paper underneath it. So it works well for me. I actually think that these end up a little crooked at the end, but I really only have time to scrapbook when my son is napping, so I just kind of have to live with it. There I am deciding whether or not I want to see more of that aqua paper, and I actually go for it and cut off part of that Maggie Holmes floral paper. So here I am lifting it up, no tears. So, excuse me, just slicing that down the middle, and once I adhere it, I realize I do not like that whatsoever. So I move it and I stack it all to the right, and then I figure out that's where it's gonna go. I'm checking the monitor there just to make sure my son is okay. I wanted to add like a journaling card in there, or something where I could put my block of journaling. So that card and this other one that says spring on it, they're both from the messy box from A Beautiful Mess. And then I pulled out some Project Life cards and some cut apart sheets. These are from the Amy Tangerine +1 collection. So you are going to get to see me go through each one here. So that's the Amy Tangerine card. So is that one. Then I move on to Project Life cards. That's from the Dear Lizzie Fun and Dandy core kit. That one is from the Sunshine core kit. Sunshine, Fine and Dandy, Sunshine. Okay, so I ended up going with the +1 journaling card, and then I'm just going through my thickers here to spell out, to see what I want to use for my title. So there's just an assortment of things I thought might work. I really wanted to use the Amy Tangerine, I think they're Alex stickers from Horizon Shine Collection. I think that's the name of them. So I kind of fidget with those a little bit to make them work. My title here is Brand New Teeth. So I just put that down. I see a lot of people use wax paper to figure out where they want to put their titles, and that's probably what I should do, but I don't. So actually spared you from watching me try to make those white thickers work like 3 different times. So I end up choosing these Dear Lizzie thickers. I'm not sure what collection they're from. I just picked them up at Hobby Lobby, and then I cut down the journaling card a little bit so there was less white space. So, and then I go back to grab my exclamation points because teeth are a big deal. So then once I get those the way I like them, I go ahead and commit to that. I kind of staggered my photos. These were selfies my son and I had taken, and my eyeball was in the top left corner of that one, so I wanted to be sure to cover that up. So then I'm going to add my journaling, which says, Owen is the proud owner of 2 teeth. After a week of naps no longer than 20 minutes, Kay informed us one night that his bottom teeth had come in. How did we not notice? So, yeah, that was pretty stressful, him not sleeping, so it was good to know why. So now he has 2 cute little teeth. And then I just go ahead and add the date. I always like to add the date to my layout. I'm using Dear Lizzie roller date stamp, and then I almost always stamp in my black archival ink. So just taping some things down there. And then I'm pulling out the papers that I had kind of looked through for this page, and I'm trying to find some other things to use. I wanted to break up the journaling card and the that like floral paper because it was just there was no contrast, so I wanted to add some. So I end up keeping that little aqua strip there, and then I pull out like a border strip that is that one on the left, the arrows. So I cut that down, and that goes on the bottom of the photo. I'm you'll see here that I kind of make like 2 arrow strips, and I'm a very literal person, so like I can't bring myself to put like random things on a page, and so I couldn't help but notice after the fact that that arrow is pointing off into nowhere on the left. So whatever. So just thinking if I could add anything else to that, and I decide that it's done. So that is my completed page. And then I have a few more close-up shots here. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram at Jillski, and then I hope to have my website up and running soon. Thanks so much.